Oh yeah, and we can't forget in Somalia, there's weak governance, they have poor law enforcement, and also some areas are heavily restricted and governed by Sharia law. Human trafficking, arms trafficking, sexual violence, piracy. Shall I go on? And it is a fact, not an opinion or a feeling. It is an objective fact. It's one of the most dangerous countries in the entire world. Obviously, not all Somalis are pirates or all these other criminals, right? But
video just in of a black woman who grew up in an Islamic home. She wore a hijab, went to mosques, goes to town in this video criticizing Somalia, Somalis, Ilhan Omar, refugees, and of course, Sharia law, things that we have talked about every single day, almost every single day on this channel. And it even says it here, that this is a longer video and everyone says she is on point. So strap up, grab your popcorn. And if you have not already, please press that subscribe button and that bell icon so you get more videos like this. Guys, TV, radio, none of them are showing you this. That's what we do here on the other blog platforms. So let's get into it.
Do you know what the predominant religion is in Somalia? Take a guess. Islam. Over 99% of the population. You guessed it.
Somalis are not terrorizing this nation. We are helping it thrive. Somalis have always seen themselves as a fabric of this nation.
Are you sure about that, Ilhan Omar? You want to retract that statement? Nope. All right, let's pull up some facts, shall we? Let's pull up some more. Right. Helping America thrive. Here's where my problem lies. Ilhan Omar is always talking negatively about America, the country that she resides in, and she's always speaking highly about Somalia. You know, the country that she won't go back to. It's amazing how much high esteem Somalia gets when it's coming out of her mouth, just speaking about it, when in actuality, here are the facts about Somalia. So for starters, United States listed Somalia as a level 4 risk. It's the highest level of advisory. Do not travel there. They're saying it's high crimes, high terrorism, don't forget kidnapping and piracy. Also, forgive me for my pronunciation, but Al-Shabaab conducts terrorism attacks, bombings in Mogadishu. So that's Somalia. Organized crime is very prevalent. It's a hub for human trafficking, illicit network. Oh yeah, and we can't forget in Somalia, there's weak governance. They have poor law enforcement, and also some areas are heavily restricted and governed by Sharia law. Human trafficking, arms trafficking, sexual violence, piracy. Shall I go on? And it is a fact, not an opinion or a feeling. It is an objective fact. It's one of the most dangerous countries in the entire world. Obviously, not all Somalis are pirates or all these other criminals, right? But when you have a large portion of people doing something and you bring that over to another place, chances are it's going to continue. Never in the history of ever have I seen a third world country come to a first world country and the first world country get better and improve when they don't assimilate, which we see so often within their religion. And people will call me Islamophobic. That word is fake. It's made up by Muslim Brotherhood, first and foremost, and it's created to just deflect and to not take accountability for whenever they do mess up. When you break down Islam, yes, people should definitely be afraid of Islam. They should be afraid of Sharia law coming to America, to the Western nations. They should definitely be afraid of women losing their rights, the right to vote, having half a brain in their religion. Mind you, my father is Muslim, okay? I grew up in an Islamic home. I had the hijab. I went to the mosques. They separated the women from the men. The girls could not even shake men's hands. They were considered less than. I'm a lefty. I'm left-handed, right? And guess what? This is considered an unclean hand. My own father would try to force me to use this hand to eat and write with. So I don't care about white liberals, Muslims coming to me telling me that it's Islamophobic to stand up for women, to say we don't want Sharia law in Western nations, we don't want crimes, we don't want oppression to come to our countries. If you guys love your country so much, go back to those countries. Stop bringing your values and beliefs to another country and expecting other people to conform to them. And last thing I'll address regarding President Trump, I would have used a different choice of words. However, he had a point. As any rational human being would be able to see, Somalia is definitely a dangerous country. Here's the ironic part. So we have celebrities, right? And we have Tim Walz denouncing President Trump's remarks about calling Ilhan Omar garbage and Somalia garbage, right? Did they denounce when Biden called millions of Trump supporters garbage, though?
Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is just supporters.
Yeah, it's giving selective outrage, right? If it doesn't fit their narrative or their agenda, They're denouncing, they're upset, they're gonna say it's bad, but you know, if it's coming from Trump, evil. It's evil. But if it's coming from Biden or anyone that's on their side, it's permissible. The hypocrisy. That's all I'm saying. All right? Alrighty.
You know, I was just looking at some of the comments section in this post, and you have the guy, I forget what state he was in. He's wearing this, here, let me see if I can actually throw this in to the video real quick. It'll mess up the picture just for 1 second because I'm doing this like in the middle, which I really, really, really do. And then I will try to, oh no, it's not going to work. I figured it out. So this guy, it was like a very, very, very famous, well-known picture that went around for a while. He says, Islam will enter every home. And it's like, these are the same types of people who are saying that, you know, women should not have full rights. And if they don't act accordingly, some of them will be executed. And it's like, this is what's happening in these countries. You know, Sharia law, if you're a woman in Paterson, New Jersey, in Dearborn, Michigan, in possibly what looks like Manhattan, New York City, if you're a woman and you like to wear, you know, short skirt on a summer day walking down Sunset in New York City, and you like to wear a bikini strap, and you like to go to the beach, yo, like, you think that Sharia law is going to protect you with that? You think that Sharia law is going to protect you from getting your hair and nail and pedicure, manicure, all that done, going out there, showing up, bottom? You really think Sharia law is going to protect you from that? You think they're not going to mandate you to abide by what they see as how women should act in society according to a radical Muslim ideology? This is what they do across the ocean. If you walk in a bikini in certain parts of Iran, Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Somalia, what do you think happens? You think extremists don't act extreme? When was the last time you saw a video of a woman in Gaza, pre-October 7th, apparently during the open-air prison, where they're showing nice, beautiful promenade drone footage of their sunsets on the Mediterranean Sea, in their bikini? You're not allowed to wear a bikini. You're not allowed to, you don't have freedom, bro. What don't you get about that? I don't understand. There's literally books about Islamist, radical Islamists implementing a Muslim conquest, conquering societies in the name of radical ideologies because women are not above men. You have a black woman here who's literally saying this out loud in America. I think it's one of the most important videos. If you want to share one today, it's one of the most important ones you could share today. Please do so. Links below in the description to help support me and my channel. Here's a note from me. Here are 4 ways you can help us grow if you believe in our mission. On Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, you can directly contribute to helping this message grow and reach more people across the world. If you want to join the inner circle, join our Patreon with different tiers, and of course, our Discord community, which is free with people from all across the world. The links to every single one are in the description. And last but not least, to the other Brock community, I love you. Ani ohev otchem. I'll see you guys next time.